and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Joining me, of course, is Mr. Goat, who's on my left.
Hi there.
Stealing this from the podcast. And joining me on my right is Mr. Tex.
Hello, I am Tex of Black Pant Legion.
Indeed. He's right over here. He just got a fancy new haircut, so you guys probably won't be able to figure out who he is now.
I look completely different.
Totally different now. Yeah, and hey,
you actually look your age.
Yeah, no, I don't think he still
looks a lot younger.
Yeah, I guess he looks the same to me. Just yeah. Anyway,
Change the subject.
All right.
Oh yeah, you want me to change the subject now about our old age because we're old and dying? Yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
Speak
okay.
for yourself.
Anyway, God, these fucking Zoomers. Anyway, no, you're like the same. You're like what, 6 years younger than us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in my late 20s.
Yeah, yeah, you're in your late 20s.
Goat's younger than my sister.
Anyway, oh yeah, and hey, look, the Bionic Babe just toilet obliterator sign up for. But yes, welcome.
This is not gonna BB's here. This isn't gonna end well.
Bionic Babe.
What are you talking about, Goat?
Person.
Because she posts. Well,
she is the person who made the Nanner Water
People
video.
want to look. There it is. Goat. Look, there's the wheel right here. You have to believe that the wheel is right here. You ready? All right, Goat. Get ready to spin. I'm gonna time it. Ready? And go.
Mike,
Go.
there. Yeah, there.
yeah,
Oh, is it?
BB's
Excellent.
probably gonna post some curse shit.
It's all right.
Oh, that's right. Because I turned down the audio off of disc because we were recording a podcast. Let's just turn that up a little bit.
Wait, so I was muted this whole time?
Nope. USC MRE menu number 7.
It's MRE menu number 7. It's walnuts
It's
and
brisket
wall
entree
stuffing.
gravy with seasoned beef brisket slices.
Brisket entree. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this.
Barbecue brisket. Barbecue brisket
Show-
in a bag.
Look at this beautiful MRE number 7 biscuit entree gravy
Brisket.
with seasoned
It's not a biscuit entree.
brisket. Oh yeah, I can read.
No,
I think
just
Ricky's
saying.
starting to leak into me.
No, but I'm saying, what if they cheaped out and there was like a Bisquick entree? Like that's what it got me. Like it's Bisquick presents
It still
biscuit
has
entree.
So if you guys want to know who to blame for this MRE, if you can read that little text there on the bottom.
Department of
Company.
Defense, the Warnick Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes.
We
all
make
the way
neon cheese.
from Cincinnati, Ohio, as you know, is the chili capital of the world, according to only them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this MRE set up for us so we can see it down here.
I really like the idea.
He's got a knife.
I really like
Hold on,
the idea.
Let's do it down here.
I really like the idea of like Bisquick presents biscuit, the MRE.
Biscuit MRE.
No, it's literally just Bisquick mix.
2,500 calories of biscuit.
4,000 calories of Bisquick mix.
That you
Add
can make
eggs, milk,
that
water,
you can make into
oil.
a hardtack.
No,
Yes.
it requires all fresh dairy.
Constantly. You have to supply it on the front. There we go. Look at that. Tasty MRE.
You know,
Hello, Mecha.
you know
Hello.
You know how Twitch banned people putting their feet on the thing, right?
Yeah. But we're still doing this.
Well, here's my question on that. What if you had like a disability, like your arms were missing and your feet had to be used as your hands? Like, what if that was the case?
Yeah.
What if that was the case, right?
I've known people that had like weird
Sure.
defects
Yeah,
where their
sure.
hands look kind of like feet.
Why not? Well, but what I'm saying is, what if that was the case? Is Twitch going to ban those people?
Here,
I would hope not, because if so, I want those people to come on our show and help us make food. Because I would love to fuck with Twitch.
Yes. Oh, if there's anyone left to fuck with, Twitch would be the best one. The law says they live in Cincinnati, and as much as they like the city, they cannot defend calling themselves the chili capital of the world.
Accessory
Blue
packet.
Bear. Blue Bear sounds
bring it
like
over on the tray.
Werner Herzog when he says nothing good ever came out of Ohio. What about the Wright brothers?
What about Mike?
What about me? I eat at least I mean, I didn't land on the moon because that's just showing off. But I mean,
Well, neither did the Wright brothers, Mike. Don't worry about it.
That's right. The Wright brothers didn't land on the moon, so I'm technically like them. All right, let's put the spoon over there. So we got our nice little package, the standard MRE campground
You and the
spoon.
Wright brothers, Mike. Think about
Here.
it. You both
Campground spoon.
You both like bicycles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You both got out of Ohio. You both escaped Ohio.
Yeah. I do
And-
like bicycles a lot.
and you're a hobbyist.
That is true. I do like creating things.
And you're famous, but not because of Ohio or anything you did there.
Yeah, it's probably because I ate that squid with ranch dressing.
I almost died.
Yeah. This is peanut. Yeah, you did. Almost all of us did. That fish smells pretty bad. Peanut butter.
It smelled like a corpse.
Your standard U.S. MRE fare is some peanut butter because that's the thing they want us to believe when we're out on the field is that we're back home.
Nickajack, Curtis LeMay was the way he was, not because he was from Ohio, but because if he didn't do the job he did, they would send him back.
And I believe this is our entree right there.
They were like, if you fuck up, you have to go back to Ohio. No. I'll bomb everything, I promise.
I know. Here's the entree. This is something else that goes with it.
Oh, got down pot.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we also have the Sterling Foods presents biscuit, which is going to go over here. I think that's the lemon one.
Sterling Foods presents biscuit, square.
Oh,
What about the Left Brothers? I don't know about them. They weren't in Cleveland, that's for sure.
peppermint candy rings?
Peppermint candy rings just in time for the ho-ho holidays.
It's not Thanksgiving yet.
You are
It's
very...
not even November.
Hey, look, I don't know how to play All I Want for Christmas Is You, but
Christmas.
I can learn it on synth.
You.
Yeah, I know. Everyone would quit. All right, here's
Mr.
raisins.
Train.
A bag of raisins.
Thank you, Mr. Train. Thank you.
Look at our tray. It's almost already filled up, and we've not even gotten to the bottom of this thing. They give a lot to
How
this
many
one.
pocket items are in this MRE? 'Cause you
Strawberry jam. So you got peanut butter and jelly right there. You got your
PB&J.
biscuit.
No, Mike.
Bisco.
No, we're making up slang now. Hey, man, pass me them biscos.
You got those biscos. And here's the retorque pouch. This doesn't taste very good, so don't try to eat that.
Oh, when I went to the supermarket, I saw a new and fucked up thing.
What?
All right, you know how there's Ritz, right? The
Yeah.
Ritz cracker.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what a Ritz cracker is.
Yeah.
Your brain probably is telling you right now what a Ritz cracker tastes like.
yeah.
Right? You can taste. That's how
Yeah.
come chocolate
More
covered.
the texture.
Chocolate covered Ritz.
Actually, I don't think
Chocolate.
I ever had those.
Chocolate covered Ritz.
No, I
Chocolate covered Ritz crackers.
Oh.
Wow.
I saw
It's
it in
like
the store.
it's like here's some chocolate and then
No.
bland bread.
Well, no, I thought I had a stroke, so I walked around the aisle
I'll put this down.
because
here.
I was like, nah, no. I saw the reality bleed over. Maybe my 3 days up
The barrier
straight.
between realities was thin.
Well, maybe if you've had 3 days up without sleeping, you're
like me.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what? Maybe,
Yeah.
perhaps this wasn't real. No, correct.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered Ritz is real.
So you can have chocolate with your very bland crackers.
Salty cracker.
Yeah, delicious.
You know what I love?
No, you know what I love? This Irish cream cappuccino instant powder that
That's
I have
actually
here.
not bad.
This is Irish
that
cream
is actually not bad.
cappuccino instant powder that came with this. That's right. We get something straight from the lands of Ire, which is where we're getting these Irish cream cappuccino instant
Irie.
powders. It was this is from the Giannis Brothers Packaging Company in Kansas City, Missouri.
Are we
Wow.
gonna make an MRE Irish car bomb?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, here's
there it is.
here's a
cappuccino
question.
in a bag. Your
What if-
favorite food.
What if instead of raisins it said raisin and was just one very strangely
Hold your majesty.
large one the size of a purse?
The austerity MRE. One raisin is enough to feel
If
a
it
man
was
for days.
an austerity MRE, my version of an austerity MRE would be like everything you have left over after you make a batch of MREs from all the pots smashed hydraulically into a cube.
Yes. Right into the fucking cube. Oh, and yeah, misery loves company. Funny enough, I think we said that. No, I was talking to somebody else privately yesterday, and we said that exact same thing. Very Very interesting and coincidental. But here we are. We have this other little pack here. It says there's some beverage-based cranberry grape in here. Are you just going to eat this by itself, Goat?
Yes.
Beverage-based cranberry grape.
You can't see it. I have my face perpendicular to the camera, so I'm facing sideways. Yes.
We'll show. Yeah, we'll show Goat's Chad. Yes, so you guys can have that. Oh, hey. I offended an Irishman. Excellent. That's not really too hard to do. My family's Irish too.
Oof.
I
just say the wrong thing and they already get mad.
I went to an Irish friend's house once, and he said I had to do a potato shot on St. Patrick's Day, and he said it was a real thing, and he told me all this story about like drinking whiskey out of potatoes and shit, and he actually carved a shot glass out of a potato while telling all these stories and stuff, and I didn't know he was lying. He was that good. He was that good of a fucking storyteller. And I did like 3 or 4 shots out of the potato thing. And so anytime I disagree with him on any point academically, he just reminds me that I did a potato shot. And I lose.
Amazing.
I lose all of my academic credit because of that with him.
That's how it works.
Correct.
I want you to take a sniff of that bag, Goat. This is the bag that came with it. Take a sniff of that.
It smells like rot. Smells like expired Trident gum.
Hey,
Here, take a smell of this bag, Goat. Take a smell of this bag.
Hey, take a smell of this bag.
I teleported to the other side of the couch, see?
Oh, that smells like the CLP lubricant that actually comes. No. There is a packaging grease that CMC Triggers uses. It smells almost like spearmint. Anyone who's put a CMC trigger in an AR-15 or 10 knows that grease smell. It smells like spearmint. It is an aerosol applied grease.
Did you ever use it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've smelled that.
Yeah, it smells exactly like that.
Yeah, I was like, this smells like it should not be anything we consume. It's very, very minty.
But
there's nothing open in there.
it's not like breath mint minty, it's bathroom minty. You know what I mean?
It's like scrubbing bubbles minty.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just fell on the ground.
Square says Magel's Colm's nutrient cube. It is made of the birds who did not obey and grandma.
And a little bit of the remaining dope.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah, totally. It says lying is our second national pastime. How else are we gonna get people to kiss that stupid rock?
That's what I mean. It's like
That's good.
I've heard, what is that quote? I think it was Freud who said like psychoanalysis does not work on the Irish.
Oh, buddy.
No, they're fun.
Yes, they are.
They're like, you say you can drink, and then like you just hear like Celtic music start. As soon as you say that, you're like, oh yeah, I like a drink or two, and you hear, and then it's like 36 hours of smash cut edits later. Yeah. You're like on the ground like a roach that's dying, and they're like, all right, let's get started, and you're like, huh?
All right, so we're going to make ourselves this delicious brisket and potatoes entree, and this should be pretty easy to cook, I'd say. Oh, no need, Goat. I actually brought something here for us to cook this with.
You know what?
There's no need for you to start up the stove.
No.
What do you mean, no? I haven't even brought it out yet. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, my God.
You fucker. Motherfucker. No. No. It was meant to be sealed away in the tomb of the ancients.
The hot dogger comes presto made. It unsafe.
Oh,
disregard that little bite in the wire there. I'm sure that's fine. Just plug it right in, Mike. And if this,
that's a little bite in the wire. Yeah.
Fire extinguisher again?
Don't worry about it.
It's right over there.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I like the hot dogger's logo. Kind of reminds me of Hot Wheels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's.
And much like Hot Wheels, it's a simulacrum of a real thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea when you come here on the Courtesy Flush. You want to chill out with your hot dogger, and it's summer, so you're sitting outside on the porch sipping your iced tea, cooking your hot dogs and your hot dogger. If you're in the South, or if you're in the North and freezing your balls off. And I guess you could still use a hot dogger in the snow, man. I mean, I've not tried it yet.
I'm pretty sure if you used hot doggers as shoes, your feet would never get cold.
Now, we did clean this thing very thoroughly. I cleaned this very thoroughly. And it still looks like it like doesn't matter. No matter what I do, it always looks like I should never put food in it. And I went through this thing. It looks like a torture device. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, this definitely has some, like, torture implications on that, huh?
Yeah.
In the grim darkness of dinner time, there's only one hot dogger. Now, the reason why I am busting out the hot dogger for this food because I happen to know that this already tastes like Dinty Moore. So I'm not even going to like lie about anything that we're eating here. We're going to probably cook this on the hot dogger, and it's not going to work.
That's going to just like burn and melt the plastic as is.
It won't burn the plastic. This is strong 1950s technology. It's so much lead in this thing, I can't get cancer from it.
I'm not going to eat it if you're going to cook it. If you're going to like cook it in the shell like that.
Don't worry. I've got plenty of food for you. You got raisins that you can have.
You really shouldn't like melt plastic into your food and then eat
it. You think I'm going to melt the plastic in this?
What are you going to do? It's like beef brisket. I don't think it's solid enough to form
I was going to basically do this, right? Because that's safe and totally nothing bad will happen.
No, that's going to like melt the plastic at those points.
You're wrong. I think that it will actually create a flavor seal.
No.
That will seal this package shut.
So if this,
like cauterizing a wound.
If this stream ends, I just want you to know
like
that I enjoyed what time I had, with what fame I had, with what company I chose.
Here's what we'll do, Goat, because I know that you're worried about the plastic, and I want you to try this. I will put some hot dogs on here instead.
Okay.
Okay.
I will partake.
Now, just understand, I'm not doing this just because it entertains me, but I also don't want to make my friends and roommates uncomfortable being in the same room. So I have to at least.
I'd like to.
Mike, you do that already. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but at least normally you don't fill the air with burning.
You don't
plastic.
feel like your life is on the line when you're in the room with me until I pull
only
this
when you're
out.
driving.
Only when I'm driving, really?
He's
Jesus.
a better driver than me.
What?
No, I know. I'm doing all the
I like
old,
driving though.
I'm doing all the old 1950s jokes like take my wife, please.
Yeah, I came here all the way from Ohio.
Hot dog lost tech. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mike drives like a maniac out on the road 5 over. Ah, crazy.
All right, so here's what we'll do, Goat. You go ahead and you put these in that boiling water that we have, so that way you can have some of that.
We all drive like boring.
I'll get some hot
men.
dogs.
We all drive like boring old men, like all of us. That's what I realized. Is I was like, none of us are impatient anymore.
We do, and I think that's because I'm from the Midwest, and we actually drive like we have nowhere to go. I think we just drive like we drive 20 miles an hour on the freeway.
Let me explain. When you're a kid, you have sneakers, right? You have tennis shoes.
Oh yeah, I had like little tiny Doc Martens.
Sure.
Which were really nice.
But when you get into adulthood, you buy comfy shoes, right?
Yeah, right around the age of 7, when those Doc Martens fell out, I started getting the adult shoes.
Yeah, so you start getting comfy shoes. Well, when you get into cars as an adult, you have your young years where you have the fun shit, and then when you get into your adult years, you have what's called cruise control in a car, and that changes things. You're like, I don't need to speed anywhere. I'm going to let the car drive into the car in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll let him make the decision.
Well, there's a certain age where you just kind of become Deckard Cain, and you make your decision right then and there if you're ever just going to give a shit about the speed limit or red lights.
Yeah.
Like, there's that age where you're going to reach where you're like, what are they going to do? Throw me in jail? I'm 95.
When you get past, like, 90, you can do whatever you want.
They don't tell people that. They try to put them in homes because they know they will.
Well, that's why they... they're like, we got to take Grandpa away because he just realized he can just drive into walls.
My favorite hot dog fuse. Oh, my God, dude. So we're going to have a great meal tonight. We're going to have a couple of hot dogs. We'll put one... I'll make one for Tex, too. He doesn't want to feel left out, so here we go.
I really would love to have some ozone wieners.
Yeah, ozone wieners.
I think that ozone wieners...
I don't think I need to make that many.
...are the greatest, fantastic.
We'll just space them out. So, if there's like an arc of electricity, we can see it like a Jacob's ladder. But with hot dogs, it's great. So if you're wondering what this device is, essentially it fuses the hot dogs together using a bridge... And then you push the top down,
There's no switch, by the way. You just plug it in and it's
There is no switch. There is just
Thomas
a single
Edison era engineering.
single one ungrounded cable that's in the lid. The lid is actually how it gets its power. So if any point I pull the lid off, this thing just doesn't have power in the hot dog parts anymore. So
we're gonna have ourselves
Thank
a
you.
good old Marie Antoinette hot dog sizzle.
yeah, so I'm gonna put that on. You guys are gonna watch that throughout the stream as it gets steamy and hot because it does take a few minutes.
Now, mind you, you may see stuff that looks like smoke on the inside of it. Trust me, if this thing explodes, you'll see smoke in the whole room, not just on the inside of it. That's steam, guys.
Yeah, that's just steam.
That's
Everything's
just
safe.
Steam.
We're doing a very safe thing here.
Our house is full of wires.
It is. I'm just thinking if I should plug this into the same wire as my stuff, and I'm thinking no. So
Just rest it on the shoe rack.
I'm not putting hot dogs on the shoe rack.
You don't want the feet atmosphere.
No,
How about you unplug my laptop?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, just unplug that. It has a battery which will last for at least an hour.
Okay.
This
got
laptop is a few years old, and I spent $600 on it.
Okay.
That was a treat myself decision a few years ago.
All right. So your laptop cable, get that out of the way. I'll plug this in over here.
More gold, Your Majesty.
And she's on. There we go. That's it. Go. Look, no explosions, no fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? None of that's
smell
ever
yet.
happened.
Don't worry. The house will soon smell of feet.
Can you battery power the hot dogger? Yeah, if it's got an outlet.
Yeah, if you got like a one of those ups, you could probably do that. All right.
This is terrible.
This is not terrible. Look at that. You can already see they're steaming up.
Yeah, they're whistling too.
Are they?
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, here, listen.
Oh, let's have a hot dog interview. Mike, have a hot dog interview with a hot dog chorus.
That's so good, man. I love this little thing. This is amazing.
Imagine if we had a whole soundtrack of this. Songs of the hot dog.
Yeah, the sounds of the hot dog.
Track 1,
That sounds
Wieners
right.
in the Wind.
Track 1 is Wieners in the Wind, featuring, who are we featuring?
I would say Mr. Johnson and his sausage.
You think T-Pain would do it? T-Pain would
I
do
think
it.
he'd do it.
Yeah, he seems cool. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I love these guys and their wieners, man. And I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. I like their hot dogs, man.
Here, just let's listen to them whistling wieners. Let's see
yeah.
what the hot dogger sounds like.
Ooh, I can actually smell the sausage.
The smell
It's-
of ozone.
Definitely a smell. All right.
Presto, hot dogger.
Let's get these raisins out onto the tray. How about that, huh? Let's put them onto a tray like a psychopath would in the field. Gotta think to yourself, like, who's putting their raisins on a tray?
I like
Who's
to count
crazy
my
like
raisins.
that?
The raisins go in the raisin pile, the non-raisins in the non-raisin pile, and I have to put the raisins in all the correct piles.
This is, if you see a guy putting raisins on his tray, that's the guy when an explosion goes off, he never flinches.
More gold, Your Majesty.
That's what that guy is. Oh, Squatchhammer says, yes, the screaming of mystery meat and angry pixies. Oh. No, I don't think there's going to be anything like that. Listen. Oh, dude. It sounds like a cryptid now. Doesn't that sound like a Geiger counter?
No, it actually sounds like when you listen to Sonar and Sosa's Nets, and they're like, this sound was recorded at the deepest depths of the Marianas Trench.
Ooh, this thing is... Look at that. It's steaming up.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Dude, I'm so happy for this. This is a great...
It's like a shower scene in porn.
So we got some raisins, Goat. Let's try these raisins out.
I think the hot dogs are ready, Mike. They're only supposed to cook for like a minute.
Minute, 20 minutes. What's the difference, you know?
See, all you have to worry about, really, is that at a certain point, that will stop being a hot dog and it will start being potpourri.
It's not bad.
Ooh.
The raisins are okay.
Oh. Here, hold on a minute. You ready for your sinus clearing?
Yeah.
Take a sniff.
Oh my god, that's so minty.
Take a sniff of that. You want to clear your sinuses out real quick? That's good, ain't it?
Holy shit, that's really strong peppermint oil. Oh, these are just whole. Oh my god, they've gone so fucking cheap. It's Lifesaver peppermints.
Peppermint
It is
candy
peppermint
rings.
Lifesavers.
Yep.
It's a whole sack of Lifesaver peppermint rings.
That's the kind. This mint is so strong in this package, it'll give you brain damage. Whew. That'll clear your sinuses
An MRE
out.
component. Mints.
Mints and raisins. So you have minty fresh breath and clean flowing poo.
Ah, yes. What do you have for the fourth course of our dinner? Ah, yes, we have a mint.
All right, here's the cookie. Oh, boy, look at this bread-shaped bread. Look, they even tried to shape it like a loaf of bread. Wow, it's just like real bread. Look at this. Tex has that face an angry pirate has. It's ridiculous when he sees it. Okay, that just...
I don't like it.
That's just covered in... what is that? Flour?
It looks like a punch card if it was made in caveman times.
It's bread-shaped. So we have some strawberry jam and peanut butter. So let's have a little bit of both on this piece of bread, Goat. Let's make it special.
All right.
I think what you should do is you should make a PB&J and just split it between you and have your favorite impression of what that evokes, because surely that PB&J is going to hit the spot and make you feel just like you did as a kid.
It'll make me feel really good.
It'll make you feel really good. Just what you want in a sandy country is peanut butter and jelly. That's exactly what you want when the dirt is like talcum powder.
Yeah, well, when you're sitting there on a fob and they're just lobbing shit at you and not hitting anything,
you want
something like this.
You want the soot gluing properties of PB&J.
Ooh, that opened up with like kind of like a noise. That was quite gassy. So I opened both of these. That's the jam and that's the peanut butter. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this biscuit here, right? Oh, thank you, Go. What is
Irish
this?
cream.
Irish cream cappuccino. It's a very small amount.
Well, yeah. It's already like pretty watery.
Here, Mr. Tex. I don't want to drink coffee.
I will have some.
It's the cappuccino. Yeah.
It
smells nice. All I do is smell it.
It's good.
Ah, the hot dogs are almost done.
Yep, it's Nescafe.
All right, I see sparks coming out of there. I think it's time to unplug this.
That's not sparks.
Yeah, it is right there. There's like two sparks that just kept. I thought that was the TV.
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about that. That's just...
It's a real interesting thing. When I unplugged it, I felt that buzz you feel when you touch the top of a battery.
Don't you?
Yeah, I worry too much. You're right. I should have...
I think you worry too much.
All right, we're gonna let these like kind of sizzle in their own sauce while we continue our MRE adventure over here. And yeah, look at this. We got ourselves some strawberry jam. So you're out there and they're just like, yeah, fucking missed again, dude. And you set this down right here. Oh, man, look at that.
Ah, that's burning plastic smell.
Burning plastic? Oh, get out of here. You don't know what burning plastic smells like. To have a little bit of peanut butter with my very watery jam. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now, that's a proper looking peanut butter and jelly piece, huh? Look at that. Mmm. The peanut butter is so cheap.
Butter.
It's like I can't get it out of my mouth. It's like chewing on glue.
Gross.
Yeah.
More gold, Your Majesty.
The jam just tastes like cheap jam like you can get at the restaurant.
So you mean like the stuff that is like jam asterisk jam?
Yeah, let's put a little raisin on there. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'd probably use the raisins to make that a lot more palatable.
The raisins taste better than the jam.
I'd imagine. Jam separates.
Here, go. Don't forget to have a mint with your jam. Don't do that. No, have a mint with your food.
I'll have another mint. Just don't. I'll have another mint.
You really want?
Yes.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh.
Wow.
Right,
that was actually a great shot. It flipped right off your mic. There you go.
Thank you. I believe Thorax. I believe you got some Mad Shot of Mundanus episodes to play with now, buddy.
I have to say, you know how like a dog when they get peanut butter they just go blah, blah, all the whole. I feel like doing that with this peanut butter. It's just like, nah, man, that's some thick ass. It's way too gluey. It's like I could probably, if someone's like, oh no, my head gasket's leaking, I'd just seal it with this, man. It'll stay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, if Thorax is getting his hands on it, it's gonna be fucking great.
Oh no, I'm waiting patiently. Thorax is going to animate some of the better parts of it, so that way if Games Workshop ever comes around and goes, you guys are making animations, they'll be like, no sir, this is community theater.
You want to add some of your cranberry to your delicious tart that you're making?
No, I prefer it straight.
Oh, you don't want to add a little bit of like garnish of your base cranberry?
Take that straight, like a man.
Also, I don't know how many people out there listen to the latest The Foot Patrol, but that was the one that we all got kind of grossed out at.
Yeah. No, that's a good one, man. So now, Goat, you have this beverage-based cranberry grape, which, don't worry, it's sugar-free, so you don't have to worry about it, being too extra sugary or sweet. So he's about to eat that right now.
Need some water first.
Water? You don't have water in the field.
Soldiers don't drink water for up to 6 months.
Yeah, Monster Energy drinks. Where's
gotta do
Monster?
Gotta do rippets.
Maybe it's like rippets.
Rippets.
Shit.
Maybe bangs these days.
Yeah. The War on Terror was rippets, but now it's moved on to more. Bespoke products.
Foot Patrol's at work. Foot Patrol is a fun episode, man.
Yeah, like Thorax has gotten to the point where the team gets into the little violence, and then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I've seen some of the memes that people have shared with us that are quite good.
Where's the knife?
What knife? Oh, this one. Here you go. I don't know what knife you're talking about. Watch your fingers. Gotta get your fingers cut there. Yeah, there you go. So he's opening this up right now. Take a look at this fine powder. You need to get closer. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Just cranberry powder, man. Cranberry grape powder. Ooh, that was a weird face. You okay? Okay, yeah, he's puckering his lips really sharp. Yeah, that was a good bite. That was good, wasn't it? Now he's shaking his head. Oh, looks like he made a mistake.
No, it's good.
Oh, he's saying it. That was a good gasp. Okay. Yeah, your lips are like cherry red, dude.
It's the spice melange.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would do meth when they can just like
do cranberry grape powder.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Meth lasts longer.
You don't snort that powder, man. It's not wanging. How's it going?
You just sit there and like fucking do a rail of that. And you're like, it is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sappho that my thoughts acquire speed.
That was actually for WBPL 76, so good for them too. I got their notifications now, so you'll see theirs apparently. It'll be very confusing. But yeah, since those are almost done, I'm assuming, right? Oh, they are done. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put our things on the tray, and then we'll also we'll open the hot dogger and see how these guys have been. I noticed middle hot dog, it was sparking, like in the thing, so that's why I was like, you know what? I think that's about done. I think it's finished. I think our food is ready. Night Owl. Hey, Night Owl.
And yeah, thank you for pointing out that you enjoy the Goof Troop. We enjoy having talked about the idea of the Goof Troop on Star Trek. The murder hobos that Starfleet surely has on every vessel just to make sure no one beats up the nerds.
Yeah, that's true. Kirk just beams down and he goes like, well, this doesn't look good. Anyway, back up to the ship. And then
you have some guy who comes down who sounds like Boba and Nickajack, and they just have flamethrowers, and Boba's like, "Uh-oh, you goofed up."
Honestly, a lot of the red shirts in TOS look like that. They just look like clean cut, like
No, I
1950s
would
versions.
make
But
them.
a lot of those were like Korean war veteran types.
Well, that's what I mean. Is I would just want them to turn the instant they beam down. Looks like the movie.
Yeah, those guys who
Predator.
played red shirts, they definitely look like they've killed a few people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have those like.
No, I could just see Boba doing that, just sitting there like, "Uh-oh, looks like someone needs to get vaporized," and then just watching them use the phaser flamethrower.
Oh, look at those potatoes, goat! Oh my god!
Look at that brisket.
Brisket.
Look at that country brisket.
And potatoes, man. This looks.
Those potatoes look like something that you would find in your ear canal. Like, why are you making meow noises?
Because that's meow mix, buddy. I'm telling you right now.
That is brisket. The Department of Defense has assured me.
They messaged me
that is
directly
a
saying,
taste-
yes, whatever you say, whatever you feel, it
they
is.
said that regardless of what that looks like, that is taste indistinguishable from the natural brisket.
All right, if anybody has wet animal foods that they might give to their pets, just look at this right now and then tell me that doesn't just look exactly like what you just opened up.
Remember, we care about our soldiers very much,
It's
and we
not
will spare no
horrible,
expense.
But it's not horrible, but I feel bad because this is like
a
cow, like somebody raised a cow
oh no!
and like slaughtered it and processed, and like this beef could have been like a lot of other things, but it's this.
It is
And that's
disappointing to
saddening.
realize
Yeah.
that is the end result. I mean, I'm not
I
not
don't
a
like
Hindu,
that.
but I understand the waste of beef is appalling.
Just keep a little bit in there. We'll mix some potatoes up with it and stuff. That'll be fun.
How about you just
Yeah.
get the hot dog and see
please.
if that Presto hot dog is better than the MRE?
Could you give me some 3 buns, actually?
See if a Presto hot dog
Yeah.
with a line of mustard is better than the U.S. military MRE brisket.
These potatoes with cheese? Fucking rock, dude. These are good. I know because I've had these cheap $1 things before, and I like them. The hamburger helper, whatever they're called, Petty Crocker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are. Those,
Hey, see if that brisket will serve as Skyline chili for the hot dog.
yeah. You would not feed your cat that? Oh, come on. There's plenty of cats would. Actually, cats would probably eat the hell out of it because there's a lot of salt in there.
There's a lot of salt and a lot of grease. They love grease.
Yeah, let's open up the hot dogger. Let's have a peek and see.
Cats love grease.
Let's take a look at our hot dogs. Wow. Woo! That is a smell.
That.
Yeah, it smells like a swimming pool.
It does. It does. It smells like it smells like the inside of like the YMCA swimming pool.
It does. It smells like the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
Like
the
that's
swimming pool.
amazing.
It's a little bit of chlorine,
Oh yeah, a little
bit of
chlorine. Oh my god.
steam, flavor juice.
Flavor juice. Let's take a look at these. Yeah. This is what you get. Look at that.
That's
Oh god.
oh my
what?
god, the smell. Okay, as soon as you turn that around, it started to smell like an electrical
Yeah,
fire.
let's not.
Let's
Let's
safe
eat
for human
those.
consumption.
These
I'm
are not
making-
safe anymore for human consumption.
Holy shit!
I told you overcooked it. I'm making regular hot dogs.
What?
I smell like charred flesh. That's what I'm starting to smell. now.
Charred flesh. Look at this. Look at that.
Holy fuck!
That got arced into it. You can see how
Imagine-
it's like lightning.
How is this sold? How is this sold as an over-the-counter anything? If you walked away from this full of hot dogs like they suggest in the 60s, your house would be gone.
I'm just going to set those. I'm going to set this up so you guys can continue to see that. Look at that.
Holy fuck.
That is
The hot
metal as
dogger.
fuck.
Where we're going, we won't need pork.
Wow. I'm actually getting dizzy from that.
This smell right now,
It's so strong.
it smells like ozone.
Where's the egg? Where's the
It's,
Oh yeah, hook us up, man.
It smells like ozone. It actually smells like a burned out transformer.
Here, hook us up. I'll light it up for us.
All right. One moment. We're gonna have an incense.
I'm gonna bless this meal.
We're gonna do Jim Brana incense, and we're going to light this fucker, and we're gonna hope the potpourri smell makes the devil go away.
Doesn't it smell just like a swimming pool? That's insane.
I was the one who said it first.
I know, but like even
it's
still,
not just a swimming pool. There is a metal burn smell.
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
Here's where it was arcing. Actually,
There's a metal.
Is that what ozone smells like?
Yeah.
See that really burnt part right there, Tex?
Yeah, I think that's
where it was arcing.
Yeah, so the contact. Okay.
I think we should throw this out.
I think this may be.
I'm not throwing this
Your
out.
Majesty.
It's a gift.
I'm not throwing this out. It's a gift. It's just become.
Take the incense. Take
Hey,
the
Mike.
incense.
Remember when you asked me here?
Oh,
there.
incense, is it lit?
No,
No.
I have given you the 7-Eleven lighter.
I know.
Could you light said thing? Light the incense. Light. Just a tip, Tex. Just a tip. Thank you. All right.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, it smells like ozone. It
Neutralize.
smells.
I already had it.
I don't know. I'm just trying to bless. Look at this. See? Solid. I don't know why your incense burns like that, man. It's just like a sparkler.
I like pyrotechnics.
Let's get rid of some.
It also smells like an anode furnace.
Your Majesty.
It does
There we
not.
go.
It does. Yeah.
Just get a little bit of blessing. So if anyone joins us randomly, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
Hold your Majesty.
This is the reason I do this. I like the idea someone joins and goes, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, and then they go
just
back
see
through,
like,
and they no.
all day.
they go back through and they find that there's no more context to be found. It's just, why do they have this?
I'm
It's
giving
there.
its last rites. Yes. There we go. I'm gonna make sure this ash falls
And now
directly
out
on
of-
your toe.
And then out of nowhere, I get a waft of hot dog, and then it's ozone again.
I really hope it doesn't land on your
It's
toes.
hot dog and then ozone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the incense helped clear that up a little bit. So you got some hot dogs cooking for us, Goat, right?
Yeah.
Where they at?
On the stove.
Oh, on the
Where
stove.
else?
Where? Well, that's fair. I was thinking that you had like another fun device we could have cooked hot
Don't
dogs
we
on.
still have like the one?
Yeah,
press
let's
down
go get it.
No.
What do you mean? Like, dude, you have to show people these wonderful devices that have been set. It's over there underneath the wine thingy. The wine cart. With all the alcohols on it. Yeah. I didn't know you didn't know that was the wine. Is that a wine cart? Or is that just like a normal cart?
I think it's just a little cart.
We don't have any wine on it.
We don't have any alcohol.
Yeah. Well, we have the decanters on it, but no alcohols in them.
No, I think there's a beer in the door.
Yeah.
I think there's one. Yeah, I think.
Oh,
that's
here
it.
we go. Thank you very much, Goat. Here, let's get the hot dogger out of here.
Extra. Oh, rusty.
It's not rusty.
That's not right. That's burnt.
Well, yeah, it is.
No, that one's seen some use.
That has seen some use. Yeah. So this wonderful device
It's
allows me
burned
to.
up like an MG42 cowling. It's seen use.
Yeah, and it's gonna come back up like a fucking clip off of a gun, like ding.
On block clip. King.
Yeah. So
Hot
here's,
dog done.
So this thing was sent to us, and it allows us to cook hot dogs like a toaster, like a bread toaster. So put that in there. We'll put one in there, so we don't have to. You know what? No, because even weight distribution. Let's put two in there. Don't give me that look, Go. Come on, man. I didn't realize it was going to tilt to the side. We got to have it pop up at the same time.
It's the on-block clip of hot dog.
There we go. So let me just let me turn these down. I don't want
M1 dog maker.
I don't wish for this to actually burn these
Or destroy the camera.
Oh, well, it would hit the light, I'd say. I don't know if they're going to launch that far. If they hit the camera and that shows up, I'm happy. I think that'll be hilarious.
We'll call it the money shot.
Yeah, that's got implications. All right, so the way it works is quite simply, I'll turn it around so you guys can properly see the handle. There we go. So yeah, just take and push this little lever down, and then we'll get this into the shot so you guys can see it. Look, hot dogs are actually being cooked in there. Look at that.
This invention means you can have hot dogs for breakfast.
Hot dogs for breakfast. So you're sitting there and you got to go to school and you're like, Mom, I don't want eggs for breakfast. Well, guess what? You can have hot dogs for breakfast.
Your mom, Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
My mom's probably watching this right now. She's like, I've given you hot dogs for breakfast, and does that high-pitched laugh. We both have a similar laugh.
My mom once did those Bagel Bite breakfast pizzas, and she microwaved them.
Start over there.
So they were too hot to like actually eat, and she yelled at me until I ate them and my mouth bled. She said that's what I got for waking up late.
Woo!
It was a learning moment.
Already, you can smell the filament. The filament, like the hot filament, has a very specific smell. Look at that. Yeah, hot
Hold your
filament.
Majesty.
Just
I'm gonna have a hot dog as God intended.
how?
With the mustard and the one that's getting boiled.
Come on,
I'm not
man.
gonna
This came
use
out
the-
of a pig's butthole, man. It's gonna be the same shit.
Mike, that is a pig's butthole.
It is
Yeah.
a pig's butthole, but
It's also encased in one
yes,
as well.
but you need to but that doesn't mean you can't re-sanctify it.
That's
what
fair.
I'm doing
Yeah,
is
did they just
re-sanctifying. What you're doing
what,
is
do they have
just-
like a sausage machine that just has like holy water spraying on it
man.
really fast industrially?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how do you think like halal meat and stuff gets made?
Oh, I thought that had something else to do with something else.
No, it is. It's a specific way you're supposed to.
I don't own it. That's not a dick toaster. Who would put their? I don't want to know. You know?
Smells like a house fire burning.
That's not a
like
house
Jewish lightning.
fire. Come on, man. There's no fire in here. Look at that.
Oh God.
You can smell the filament. Things you can say about hot dog toaster and your 3D printer. Yes,
Hot dog 3D
you're right.
printer. We have reached peak technology. Now we will delete the internet.
Yeah, it's like when that AI generated image of Garfield as a German chancellor came out.
No,
Like after that, it's like art is done.
no,
We've beat
Gypsy
art.
Gypsy just did a hilarious commercial for the dangers of AI art generation, and he just used it to draw a lady with giant boobs. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those
It's
really
fucking
fucked up ones.
hilarious because he was like,
Oh,
It's toasted.
it's toasty. Look at
And
that.
it looks like one has a tumor. Oh,
Da-na-na-na.
it's a little heart-shaped tumor.
Yeah, look at that. Hot dogs love you, man. Just like that. All right, so
You're gonna want to.
I made the mistake when we first got this of going, oh boy, hot dogs. I put my hand and pulled that metal tab. Yeah, you can guess what noise I made after
You'll want to
that.
flip them over and cook them again, though,
What? Why?
because they're gonna be kind of raw on one end.
No, they cook on the bottom and the top. 100%, dude. Look at this.
All right, your funeral.
Yeah, dude. These are fucking super hot. Look at that.
Have fun.
Go. How do you know, man? Look at that. Beautiful coverage on both sides. Nice spotting. This is excellent.
I can't even re anymore.
Why?
You've taken the re out of MRE.
I've not taken the MR. Look at that. A wonderful hot dog with a heart shape on it. That's excellent. Well, actually,
Very
that just
romantic.
actually looks like a cigarette burn. Actually,
Yeah, it does.
welcome to Mikey's Hot Dogs.
Yeah, I cooked it with my cigarette lighter.
Boy, you don't want a hot dog that ain't smoked a little, lived a little life.
Yeah, just a little bit of a life. So we're gonna take some of that gravy and make ourselves a chili dog.
Look, man.
Oh, that looks so disgusting.
It doesn't look any worse than any chili that came out of a can.
Okay, well, in real life, because on camera that looks a little extra, like all the colors a little more vivid. Because well, not really, but this is quite nasty looking in real life. I'm gonna show everyone just so you can see what I'm saying. Look at that. That's just
All right, it doesn't look good. I get it. Put it in your mouth. Is it acceptable?
no.
All right.
It tastes like somebody put cat food on my hot dog.
Okay. I just wanted to see if that was indeed something that could be elevated, but no.
Wow. Yeah, let's put a little extra potato on there too. Because why not? This is we're out in the field.
Hey,
Right?
do you guys hear that? It's Mr. Train pressing the horn button 18 times just to figure out what it feels like to have power for once.
Yeah.
I can make a bunch of retirees have a harder time sleeping.
I wish to inconvenience strangers with button pushes. Well.
Oh man.
Come work for the train. I think. Oh, look at that. Mike is just having himself a cat food hot dog. Having himself a good old cat food hot dog. He's now gone down, and he is shaking.
This is nasty as fuck.
Mike's had a bad day.
This is nasty. I'm sorry, but this is disgusting. This is fine. This is straight up cat food. This is disgusting. This on the hot dog was fine, right? The potatoes, it's okay.
I'm just sitting here enjoying my normal hot dog.
Every time I get a taste,
normal bun and normal mustard.
Yeah, I got it, man. You're cooler than me. But look, man, I was trying to help the United States government and our troops spruce their meals up with something interesting. So if you're out there in the field and you don't have yourself a nostalgia pop-up hot dog maker or the hot dogger by Presto,
and a grid to plug it into.
Yeah, and your generator doesn't explode.
Your Majesty.
See if the mint kills the flavor in your mouth, Mike. Oh, you're right.
It's like the smell of all of that I can smell from here, and I'm like, let's see if, because I can only imagine how it tastes. So see if the mint kills it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why they gave you like 8 mints.
They gave us a lot of mints.
That is a sign. The military doesn't issue things you probably don't need. So let's go ahead and see if those mints kill that flavor.
Manglik says this looks kind of gross. So you could see that people in the military have seen worse, man.
Yeah.
They've seen a lot worse.
I think Manglik's told me
Especially
the
in the
story.
Navy.
I think he told me the story of like there being hamburgers with cheese on them, and the cheese still had the plastic jacket on the slices. He's told me some bad ones.
Oh man.
So is Deputy, that one story when the captain went down
The nugget.
to the regular
The
mess?
nugget is so
Dude,
good.
Yeah.
This mint didn't help. It just tastes like minty cat food now. Like, this is just so wrong. I feel like I'm being cursed. Like everything I taste tastes like that cat food now.
I want chicken.
I want liver. Meow mix, meow mix. Chase the mint with some coffee. I don't think so, man. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. How you guys doing? You guys good?
I'm feeling great now.
I am feeling wonderful now that I've experienced some
All right.
fantastic smells.
So glad I didn't join the military.
Whoa. Let me bring this up. Yeah, because they totally don't have real food. Trust.
Yeah.
Don't believe it.
It's always MREs all the time. I know.
Shh, don't tell everybody
I'm
how
very
good our
well
food is.
informed. I'm definitely an expert on this.
All right, there we go. Look at that. Look, Goat. You're sitting on the couch. You got yourself your MRE.
Yeah, the empty plate.
So tell us, Goat, based on your experience.
God, what is this, a fucking like interview? No,
yeah,
no.
Based on your
zoom in on his nose, just his nose. Just
there you
like
go.
that. Just do the
That's as far as it
uncomfortable.
goes.
This I hate this.
Yeah, he hates this.
What was the question?
Too close to Goat in the Field presents.
No more questions.
What? So what do you know about? How was this MRE? What do you think?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, look, there you go.
There wasn't anything that was like unambiguously good about it except the raisins. But I mean,
How can
it's
you?
how do you fuck up?
If you fuck up raisins, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. So, to all our service members, we salute you. Thank you for your service. We appreciate your sacrifices because you probably ate this at one point.
Yeah, maybe. You get bored, man. You got to do some stuff. That's what we do here. We do some stuff. We eat some
But
things
the
we probably shouldn't.
The MRE, I rate this a re out of re.
I have to agree with that assessment. This is very much a re out of re. Even this mint still tastes like cat food. It's just... I'm used to eating a lot of bad things, but straight up...
Yeah, you could be... You grew up on, like, processed food.
Yeah, like I...
You know.
If they threw Chef Boyardee in this,
it would be an improvement.
It would be a huge improvement.
Because at least you're like...
I hate to say it, but like if you took a U.S. service member and you pull them aside and you said, you have 2 choices. You can either eat random MRE menu or you can have this whole can of beefaroni. They will stab anybody who gets between them and the beefaroni.
Beefaroni always wins.
Beefaroni will kick its ass.
Yeah.
Even though that's dog food, it will kick whatever's at. They will kill and club anyone between them and the beefaroni because anything else is second class.
Yes. And if I had the option between beefaroni and this, I probably would have killed some people for some beefaroni.
Jesus, the way you're looking at the camera.
I know, that's why I said it like that. Yeah, I would have killed some people. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I almost choked on that mint, too.
That would have
I'm not going to eat the other toasted
Would've been
hot
a way.
dog. You're just going to let it sit there
What,
like a
the other
waiting to come out?
Oh, no. I was going to actually eat the other one.
Yeah,
But the hot dog was fine. It cooked just fine.
I think the U.S. Navy wouldn't have retention program problems. I don't think the U.S. Navy would have problems with anybody, returning to service if they had a beefaroni tap in the wall.
Just a little...
Mac on
little
tap.
knob.
Mac on tap.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
just like
join the
pull-
United States Navy. Mac and cheese on tap.
Yeah, like a beer draft. You just pull it and mac and cheese comes out.
I paid money to get beefaroni and not eat the free food.
They're like, well, this food's free. I won't be having that.
Yeah, he just like a napkin, just throws it down in there and just opens up that can of beefaroni. All the guys like, what the fuck?
He eats it off the napkin. No plate.
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest things I ever saw was to get around food. I saw at a baseball game a guy open a can, like he was in front of me, and he opened a giant can of refried beans, and he had it in his coat, and his friend had a coat, and under it had the chips. So one at a time, they would hand a chip to the other guy, who under his coat would fish in there with a can of refried beans and hand him a beaned chip back. This was to avoid paying for nachos. I realize
Very
some
based.
things are not worth that.
So how does he have like a mechanism? Like, what did it do? How did he get in there?
What he had for his bean can was a Levi Strauss jean jacket. So it has what we like to call beer pockets on the inside that you can put 2 beers in each, essentially. He had cans of bean dip. He was like, I won't have to pay nachos, I'll just have it.
I was just imagining like one of those like chef like pastry icing things, and he just like, here, I got you. He just puts it right back.
Those Levi beer pocket jackets, if you can find those, they're like from the 70s or 80s. You could put like 4 beers in a coat and no one will know you have them.
A secret. Oh, man. All right. Well, that's all I've got tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed
We didn't.
We did it. We got a smell to deal with now.
Yeah, well, I had fun.
Yeah. I always have fun doing these. I wouldn't do them otherwise. Hope you had fun, Tex.
I slowly laid down on this couch as I experienced a variety of smells and had 2 mints. It was an okay evening.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Yeah. Get to hang out with some buddies. Watch them make mistakes with the electricity. So.
Well, if we're paying for it, we're going to use it, by God.
Yeah, and that's what we did. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again on Friday. I don't know if there's a football game going on or not for Nick, but yeah, that'll be back when we're back on Friday. So let's bring up the little music guy.
And this Saturday, Mike.
And this Saturday on WBPL 76, we're going to be playing Goat. What is it? What is it? Goapocalypse?
I don't.
Did we make like a? Because we always had goat as a prefix to everything with you doing.
If you did, I didn't come up with
It was
anything.
like, it wasn't Goat Wolf. It was like.
Goat Wolf is the text channel on Discord.
Okay, so then
It's like World of like.
that's how
World
I've
of
been
the Goat
describing it to people. I'm like, oh yeah, this goat traders this weekend.
I was
Goat
gonna
Trader,
say-
Goat
Yeah.
Hammer.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if you guys need someone to go bother after this, WBPL 76 is live now.
Absolutely,
You can go raid them, and
I will.
if you go over there, I would say, let's carry a message and make this really fun. If you go over there, ask nothing but questions about their favorite Christmas time cakes. Just say, what is your favorite Christmas cake? Mine is fruit cake. And let's just see what he thinks about that. The sudden and intense interest in cakes, see how much you guys can talk about cakes for 15 minutes before he realizes something is up. That would really make this interesting.
That sounds fun. All right, I'm going to set it to raid after this. So you guys have a good night. Enjoy making some mischief. I'll see you guys on the next Courtesy Flush. Take care.
Goodbye.